Viva, and we're here in Vancouver Harbor, and we're looking for seals down on the rocks.
These seals that we're looking for, we're kind of looking at already. These are our harbor seals, just the local seals that we have around here. They're about 2 meters long.
You saw one seal.
Got a few more up on the higher rocks there too.
Where? Where?
Just a bit to the left or to the right of them.
Coming up almost at 2 o'clock.
Got a lot of them up on the rocks here.
Yeah. So you need them.
No, I'm going to let you videotape. Moore's taking a picture and then he's going to videotape.
So these harbor seals like to come up on land, like a nice little suntan for them, get to dry off, warm up a little bit, and they also have their time to rest. Once they're underwater, they can be searching for food. Sometimes they do take some naps underwater as well.
Rocks over here.
They can wrap themselves in kelp to keep them from moving around too much in the currents, or sometimes they find a little rock to wedge themselves in between.
Alright,
they like to eat smaller fish like herring, and they also eat some sort of crabs sometimes, and shells. So quite diverse. It looks like there might be a few that are a little bit smaller on there as well. I'm not too sure if they'd be pups from this year, but we're kind of in their early season for having their pups right now.
Here you go, Mark. Here, take the video. Here, looking.
And when the pups are born, they're usually about the size.
Hold the camera. Hold the camera.
It's pretty small. And the mother actually has one of the highest percent fats in the animal kingdom, so they can grow quite quickly.
What is this? This really, that's a couple of them over to the left that's looking at us.
He's looking at us.
At around 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Cool.
What was the question, sorry?
There they are.
Good job, bro.
There they are.
And these seals do have a pretty good life. They only have one predator that they need to be scared of, and that would be the transient orcas. We have 2 orcas in our waters around here. We've got the residents and the transients. They do have different sounds they make for their calls underwater, so these seals actually know the difference between the 2 orcas. So the residents, they just eat the seals, the residents eat the salmon. So, and they're actually quite endangered right now. There's about 73 of them remaining, and that'd be in the world. So they don't need to be scared of those guys. It'd just be the transient orcas, the ones that are mammal eating. They need to be scared of those. And they're not really too often around here. We do see them every once in a while, and then we can see them for a few days in a row. They do travel around quite a lot, so it's hard to say where they'll ever will be. But when they're pretty high on the rocks like this, it is pretty hard for those orcas to get at them. So they're pretty safe up there.
I see them laying up there.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Take a look at these guys.
So laying around.
And these are harbor seals?
Yes. And if you can't get a good look at their face at all, they do actually share some ancestry with bears. So they do have a bit of a similar looking face to them.
So we're blocking on the
If you ever see them moving on land, it's actually called galumping. It's a pretty funny word. And it's not so graceful, they just kind of try to move their body around, just with their little fins, their little flippers.
They do look lumpy.
Seems like they live a pretty good life, eh?
Yeah, nice and relaxed.
You can hear them snorting.
They aren't usually too vocal, so it's
There's one.
kind of fun to hear them every once in a while. I think the tide is starting to come up on them, so it might not be too happy. It's got to move soon.
So come with us as we take you outside of Vancouver, British Columbia, to see the seals.
Oh, there we go. Waves are starting to get to them.